Did you know that Rikers Island is home to one of the largest jails in the United States, housing over 10,000 inmates at its peak, and has been the backdrop for countless stories of crime and redemption? Rikers Island is one of the most notorious jails in the United States, steeped in dark secrets and a rich history that's both fascinating and disturbing. This maximum security facility has been the epicenter of violence, corruption, and tragedy, earning its reputation as a place where hope goes to die. Rikers Island was established in the early 20th century, originally designed to serve as a more humane alternative to traditional prisons. However, over the years, it evolved into a symbol of systemic failure, plagued by overcrowding, violence, and corruption. From the iconic inmate escapes to the murder of correctional officers, Rikers Island has been the site of many notorious events that have captivated the nation's attention. One of the most infamous inmates to have called Rikers home was the serial killer, David Berkowitz, also known as the Son of Sam. Berkowitz terrorized New York City in the late 1970s, killing 6 people and injuring 7 others before being caught and sentenced to 25 years to life. His time at Rikers was marked by constant conflict with correctional officers, who would often try to provoke him into violent outbursts. Rikers Island has also been the subject of numerous documentaries, books, and films, each one shedding light on the dark underbelly of the American justice system. From the award-winning Netflix series, Time, the Kalief Browder story, to the best-selling book, Rikers, An American Jail, the stories that have emerged from this notorious facility are both heartbreaking and infuriating. They expose a system that's clearly broken, where the innocent are often punished alongside the guilty, and where redemption seems like an impossible dream. Inmates at Rikers Island face numerous challenges, from violence and overcrowding to allegations of corruption and abuse. The facility is notorious for its gang-controlled units, where violence and intimidation are the norm. Inmates are often subjected to inhumane conditions, including rat-infested cells, overflowing toilets, and inadequate medical care. For many, Rikers Island is a place where hope goes to die, where the strong prey on the weak, and where the justice system seems more interested in punishment than rehabilitation. Despite the numerous challenges faced by inmates and staff, there is a growing movement to reform the facility and address the systemic issues that have plagued it for decades. Advocates are calling for the closure of Rikers Island, citing its history of violence and corruption, and instead proposing the construction of smaller, more humane facilities that focus on rehabilitation rather than punishment. One of the most promising developments in the reform movement is the push for restorative justice practices, which focus on healing and rehabilitation rather than punishment and retribution. This approach recognizes that criminals are also victims, often of poverty, racism, and systemic failure. By focusing on the root causes of crime, rather than just its symptoms, restorative justice offers a glimmer of hope for a more compassionate and effective justice system. The journey to reform Rikers Island is a long and arduous one, fraught with challenges and setbacks. However, it's a journey that's necessary if we're to create a more just and compassionate society. By acknowledging the dark secrets of Rikers Island, we can begin to create a system that's more focused on rehabilitation than punishment, more interested in healing than hurting. In conclusion, Rikers Island is a complex and multifaceted issue that continues to impact the justice system and society as a whole. As we move forward, it's essential that we remember the dark secrets of this notorious facility and continue to push for reform and rehabilitation. If you want to learn more about Rikers Island and its ongoing reforms, I encourage you to do your own research and explore the many videos and documentaries that delve into the American justice system. By shedding light on the dark underbelly of our justice system, we can begin to create a more compassionate and effective society, one that's more focused on rehabilitation than punishment. Like and subscribe for more facts videos.